The hum of the alien craft's engines resonated through the still night, sending shivers down the spines of those who could hear it. It was a sound that had become all too familiar in the past months, a sound that signaled the approach of the invaders, technologically advanced beings from a distant star, who had come to Earth with one objective: conquest. Yet, amidst the shadows of despair, a glimmer of hope persisted. For humanity, in its ingenuity and resilience, had found ways to counteract the might of these alien intruders. The invasion had begun abruptly, with no warning and no chance for negotiation. In the early hours of one summer morning, massive alien ships descended from the skies, casting dark shadows over the cities below. Their technology was beyond anything humans had ever seen: sleek, silver crafts that moved with an eerie silence, weapons that could disintegrate buildings in seconds, and force fields that rendered them nearly invulnerable. Panic spread like wildfire. Governments scrambled to respond, but conventional military tactics proved futile against the alien invaders. Bullets and bombs were deflected by their energy shields, and entire squadrons were obliterated within moments. It seemed as if nothing could stand in the way of these extraterrestrial beings. However, humanity's greatest strength had always been its adaptability. In the face of overwhelming odds, people began to organize and strategize. Scientists, engineers, and ordinary citizens came together, pooling their knowledge and resources. They knew that brute force would not win this war. Instead, they would have to rely on their wits and creativity. In the heart of what was once Bakerton City, a group of survivors established a base of operations in the ruins of an old subway station. Led by Dr. Emily Carter, a renowned physicist, and Major Thomas Anderson, a decorated military strategist, the group called themselves the Resistance. Their mission: to find a way to defeat the alien invaders using human ingenuity. Dr. Carter, with her keen intellect and vast knowledge of quantum physics, quickly became the brain behind the Resistance's operations. She theorized that the alien technology, while superior, must have vulnerabilities that could be exploited. Major Anderson, with his experience in guerrilla warfare, knew that hit-and-run tactics and psychological warfare would be essential in their fight. The first step was to understand the enemy. Scouts were sent out to observe the aliens, gather intelligence, and, if possible, capture one of their devices. This was no easy task, as the invaders were always on high alert, their patrols vigilant. Yet, the Resistance managed to retrieve a small drone-like machine that had been damaged during one of their skirmishes. Back at the base, Dr. Carter and her team of engineers and hackers worked tirelessly to decipher the alien technology. What they discovered was astonishing. The alien systems relied heavily on a form of quantum encryption that was nearly impossible to break. However, Dr. Carter noticed a pattern, a small, almost imperceptible flaw in the encryption algorithm that could be exploited. Armed with this new knowledge, the Resistance devised their first trap. They knew they couldn't take on the alien ships directly, but perhaps they could lure one into a vulnerable position. Using the damaged drone, they hacked into the alien communication network and sent out a distress signal, mimicking the signatures of their own crafts. The signal was sent from an abandoned factory on the outskirts of the city, a place that had been rigged with explosives and electromagnetic pulse (EMP) devices. The idea was simple. When the alien ship arrived to investigate, they would detonate the explosives to damage its shields, and then use the EMP to disable its systems. The plan was risky, and the margin for error was slim. As the team waited in tense silence, the distant hum of an approaching alien craft grew louder. The trap was set, and there was no turning back. When the alien ship hovered above the factory, the explosives were detonated with a thunderous roar. The force of the blast rocked the ground, and the alien craft's shields flickered momentarily. It was enough. The EMP was triggered, sending a powerful pulse through the air. The alien craft shuddered, its lights dimming as its systems went offline. Cheers erupted from the Resistance's hidden vantage point. They had done it. They had successfully brought down an alien ship. But the victory was short-lived. More alien crafts were on the way. Alerted by the sudden loss of one of their own, the Resistance quickly moved in to salvage what they could from the downed craft before retreating back to their base. With parts of the alien ship in their possession, Dr. Carter and her team worked around the clock to study the technology. They found advanced propulsion systems, energy weapons, and most importantly, the core of the ship's quantum computer. This core was the key to understanding the aliens' communication and control systems. Using this new information, the Resistance developed a series of countermeasures designed to disrupt the aliens' operations. They created devices that could interfere with the quantum signals used by the alien drones, effectively blinding them. They also began constructing more sophisticated traps, using the principles of physics and engineering to their advantage. One such trap involved creating a field of electromagnetic interference that could scramble the navigational systems of the alien crafts. Another used sound waves at frequencies that disrupted the aliens' neural communication, causing confusion and disarray among their ranks. The Resistance's tactics became more refined, their traps more effective. As the months passed, the Resistance's efforts began to show results. The aliens, once confident in their technological superiority, found themselves increasingly frustrated and outmaneuvered by the humans. Their patrols became less frequent, their attacks less coordinated. The tide was beginning to turn. In one daring operation, the Resistance managed to hack into the mainframe of a major alien command center. Using the knowledge they had gained from the captured technology, they planted a virus that spread through the aliens' network, causing widespread malfunctions and chaos. The aliens' response was swift and brutal, but the damage had been done. Their command structure was severely compromised, and their ability to coordinate attacks was diminished. The Resistance took advantage of the chaos, launching a series of coordinated strikes against key alien installations. They used their traps to disable alien defenses, allowing human forces to move in and reclaim territory. Each victory, no matter how small, bolstered the morale of the human survivors and inspired more people to join the fight. Despite their successes, the Resistance knew that they could not sustain a prolonged conflict. The aliens still had superior firepower and resources, and the human population was dwindling. They needed a decisive victory, one that would force the invaders to retreat once and for all. Dr. Carter proposed a bold plan to use the aliens' own technology against them. She theorized that by amplifying the EMP devices they had developed, they could create a pulse powerful enough to disable the aliens' mothership, the central hub of their operations on Earth. However, this plan required getting close enough to the mothership to deploy the device, a near impossible task given the heavy defenses surrounding it. Major Anderson volunteered to lead the mission, knowing the risks involved. A small team of the most skilled operatives was assembled, and they embarked on what could very well be a suicide mission. Using a combination of stealth and diversionary tactics, they managed to infiltrate the alien defenses and reach the mothership. The EMP device was deployed, and the team barely escaped as it detonated, sending a massive pulse of energy through the alien craft. The mothership's systems went offline, its lights flickering and then dying out. The alien forces on the ground, suddenly cut off from their command center, descended into disarray. The destruction of the mothership was a turning point. With their central command hub disabled, the alien invaders lost their coordination and effectiveness. Human forces around the world seized the opportunity to strike back, reclaiming their cities and driving the aliens out. In the weeks that followed, the remaining alien forces retreated, their once formidable presence reduced to scattered remnants. The human survivors emerged from the shadows, weary but triumphant. The cost had been high, and the scars of the invasion would remain for generations, but humanity had prevailed. Dr. Carter and Major Anderson were hailed as heroes, their names becoming synonymous with resilience and ingenuity. The lessons learned during the invasion were immortalized in history, a testament to the power of human creativity and the unyielding spirit that had enabled them to outsmart a technologically superior foe. As the world began to rebuild, there was a renewed sense of unity and purpose. Humanity had faced the brink of extinction and had emerged stronger, their collective will forged in the crucible of adversity. They had proven that no matter the odds, human ingenuity and determination could overcome even the most daunting challenges. And so, as the sun set on a world reborn, the hum of alien engines was replaced by the sounds of rebuilding and renewal. Humanity stood ready to face the future, confident in their ability to outwit any challenge that came their way. Years passed, and the memory of the invasion began to fade into history. The world had changed, shaped by the experiences of those dark days. Advances in technology and science, spurred by the reverse engineering of alien devices, led to a new era of innovation and progress. Dr. Emily Carter continued her work, leading a new generation of scientists in exploring the mysteries of the universe. Her discoveries not only advanced human knowledge but also ensured that humanity would be better prepared for any future encounters with extraterrestrial beings. Major Thomas Anderson retired from active duty, but his legacy lived on in the strategies and tactics that had become part of military doctrine worldwide. He took solace in knowing that he had played a part in securing humanity's future. The story of how humans outsmarted their alien invaders became a legend, a source of inspiration for future generations. It was a reminder that no matter how advanced or powerful an enemy might seem, the human spirit, with its capacity for creativity and resilience, could always find a way to prevail. In the end, the invasion had not broken humanity. It had united them. It had shown them their own potential, and in doing so, had set the stage for a brighter, more hopeful future. As the stars shone brightly in the night sky, humanity looked up with a sense of wonder and determination, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. With the alien threat vanquished, humanity turned its attention to rebuilding. Bakerton City, once a hub of fear and chaos, became a symbol of hope and resilience. The ruins of the old subway station that had served as the Resistance's headquarters were preserved as a historical site, a reminder of the sacrifices made and the victories won. As infrastructure was rebuilt, communities flourished. People who had once lived in isolation came together to share resources and knowledge. The process of reconstruction was as much about healing and reconnecting as it was about physical rebuilding. Neighbors became friends, and strangers became allies, bound by the shared experience of survival and resistance. The technological advancements derived from alien technology sparked a new industrial revolution. Clean energy sources, advanced medical treatments, and innovations in communication transformed society. These developments not only improved the quality of life, but also reinforced the global unity that had emerged during the invasion. Educational institutions incorporated the history and lessons of the invasion into their curricula. Schools taught students about the importance of critical thinking, problem-solving, and collaboration. The story of Dr. Emily Carter and Major Thomas Anderson inspired countless young minds to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. With Earth secure, humanity's gaze turned once again to the stars. The remnants of alien technology provided invaluable insights into space travel and exploration. Scientists and engineers worked tirelessly to adapt this technology for human use, and within a decade, the first human-made starships were ready for launch. Dr. Carter, now head of the newly established Global Space Exploration Agency, GSEA, spearheaded these efforts. Her vision extended beyond merely surviving on Earth. She dreamed of exploring the cosmos, seeking out new knowledge, and ensuring that humanity would never again be caught unprepared by an extraterrestrial threat. The first mission, aptly named Voyager, aimed to chart nearby star systems and search for signs of intelligent life. Major Anderson, although retired, played an advisory role, helping to design the mission's security protocols and training the crew in the tactics that had proven successful during the invasion. As Voyager set off into the vast expanse of space, it carried with it the hopes and dreams of an entire planet. Humanity was no longer confined to Earth. They were explorers and pioneers, ready to forge their destiny among the stars. The successful launch of Voyager marked the beginning of a new era. International cooperation reached unprecedented levels as countries pooled their resources and expertise to support space exploration. Former rivals became partners, united by a common goal. The United Earth Council, UEC, was formed to oversee global initiatives and ensure that the benefits of space exploration were shared equitably. The UEC facilitated the exchange of knowledge and technology, promoting peace and understanding among nations. The spirit of unity that had been forged in the fires of invasion now fueled a collective drive towards progress and discovery. Projects that once seemed like science fiction became reality. Space stations, lunar bases, and even the first colony on Mars were established within a few decades. Each new achievement was a testament to human ingenuity and determination. As humanity ventured further into the cosmos, they encountered new challenges and opportunities. The search for intelligent life became a central focus of the GSEA's missions. The lessons learned from the alien invasion guided their approach. They sought to understand and communicate rather than conquer. In one of the most significant discoveries, a GSEA expedition to a distant star system uncovered evidence of an ancient, advanced civilization. Although the civilization had long since disappeared, its ruins offered a treasure trove of knowledge. The expedition team discovered libraries filled with data, advanced machinery, and clues about the civilization's culture and history. Dr. Carter led the analysis of these findings. Her team uncovered remarkable similarities between this ancient civilization's technology and that of the invaders. This raised intriguing questions about the possible connections between different extraterrestrial species and the broader dynamics of interstellar relations. With the knowledge gained from their encounters and discoveries, humanity continued to prepare for future challenges. The UEC established the Interstellar Defense Initiative (IDI), a specialized agency dedicated to protecting Earth and its colonies from potential threats. The IDI combined military, scientific, and diplomatic expertise to develop comprehensive defense strategies. Training programs were established to prepare future generations for the responsibilities of space exploration and defense. The values of resilience, creativity, and cooperation were instilled in every recruit, ensuring that humanity would remain vigilant and adaptable. The story of how humans outsmarted their alien invaders became a core part of the IDI's training curriculum. Recruits studied the tactics and strategies used by the resistance, learning from both their successes and their mistakes. The legacy of Dr. Carter and Major Anderson lived on through these programs, inspiring a new generation of leaders and innovators. As the years passed, the story of the invasion and humanity's triumph over the alien invaders became more than just a historical account. It became a symbol of hope and resilience. The sacrifices and achievements of that time were commemorated through annual ceremonies, monuments, and educational programs. The old subway station in Bakerton City, where the resistance had made its stand, was transformed into a museum. Visitors from around the world came to learn about the events of the invasion, the ingenious traps set by the resistance, and the ultimate victory that had saved humanity. The museum served as a reminder of the power of human creativity and the unyielding spirit that had seen them through their darkest hours. Dr. Carter and Major Anderson, now in their twilight years, were honored with numerous awards and accolades. They remained active in their respective fields, mentoring young scientists and strategists. Their legacy was not just one of survival, but of progress and enlightenment. At the heart of humanity's success was the indomitable human spirit. The invasion had tested their limits, but had also revealed their greatest strengths. People from all walks of life had come together, using their unique skills and perspectives to overcome a seemingly insurmountable challenge. The traps and strategies that had outsmarted the aliens were a testament to human ingenuity. From the electromagnetic interference fields to the sound wave disruptors, each invention had been a product of creativity and collaboration. These innovations had not only saved humanity, but had also paved the way for a brighter future. The story of how humans outsmarted their alien invaders was a reminder that no matter how advanced or powerful an enemy might seem, the human spirit, with its capacity for creativity and resilience, could always find a way to prevail. The invasion had brought humanity together in a way that few other events could have. The shared experience of facing a common enemy had fostered a sense of global unity and cooperation. Borders and differences that had once divided nations became less significant in the face of the larger challenge. The United Earth Council, born out of necessity during the invasion, became a permanent fixture in the New World Order. It provided a platform for dialogue and cooperation, ensuring that humanity could respond collectively to future challenges. The spirit of unity and collaboration extended to all aspects of life, from scientific research to cultural exchanges. Humanity's success in outsmarting the alien invaders had demonstrated the power of collective action. It had shown that when people worked together towards a common goal, they could achieve the extraordinary. This lesson became the foundation for the new era of peace and progress that followed. As the world moved forward, it was important to remember the lessons of the past. The invasion had been a time of fear and uncertainty, but had also been a time of heroism and innovation. The story of the resistance, with its ingenious traps and daring strategies, was a source of inspiration for future generations. Dr. Carter and Major Anderson often spoke at universities and conferences, sharing their experiences and insights. They emphasized the importance of creativity, resilience, and collaboration in overcoming challenges. Their message resonated with young people, inspiring them to pursue their passions and contribute to the greater good. The memory of the invasion served as a reminder of humanity's potential. It showed that even in the face of overwhelming odds, people could rise to the occasion and achieve the impossible. This legacy of hope and determination became a guiding light for future generations. With the threat of the alien invaders behind them, humanity entered a new era of exploration and discovery. The advances in technology and science that had been spurred by the invasion led to unprecedented opportunities. Space travel, once the realm of science fiction, became a reality as humans ventured beyond their solar system. The Global Space Exploration Agency, GSEA, continued to lead the way, with Dr. Carter at the helm. The agency's missions were driven by a spirit of curiosity and a desire to understand the universe. The discoveries made by These missions expanded human knowledge and opened up new possibilities for exploration and settlement. The legacy of the invasion was also seen in the way humanity approached new encounters with extraterrestrial life. The lessons learned from the conflict guided their interactions, emphasizing communication and understanding over aggression. This approach fostered peaceful relations and mutual respect between different species. As humanity looked to the future, there was a sense of optimism and possibility. The experiences of the past had shown them their own potential and had given them the tools to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The story of how humans outsmarted their alien invaders became a cornerstone of this new era, a testament to the power of creativity, resilience, and unity. In Bakerton City, the museum dedicated to the resistance continued to draw visitors from around the world. It stood as a symbol of hope and inspiration, reminding people of the extraordinary things they could achieve when they worked together. Dr. Emily Carter and Major Thomas Anderson, now elder statespersons, continued to inspire and mentor the next generation. Their contributions to science and strategy had shaped the world in profound ways, and their legacy would endure for generations to come. As the stars shone brightly in the night sky, humanity looked up with a sense of wonder and determination. They were explorers, innovators, and dreamers, ready to face whatever challenges and opportunities the future held. The story of their triumph over the alien invaders was a beacon of hope, a reminder that no matter how daunting the odds, the human spirit would always find a way to prevail.